Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. Today we're working again in the Basically Amazing size B Gingham Gardens. And this is what the paper collection is called, and it's by My Mind's Eye. So this is the name of this album. And I have a special playlist just for this album from start to finish. If you want to start at the beginning and work your way through, go ahead and click that link there, or in the description box below there'll be a link. It'll take you in order so you don't miss a single step. So in the last video, we did this right here. We did this little bit of embellishment, and then we made this pretty little insert here, right? This little envelope insert, which I really, really love. So in this video, we are going to, we're going to add on to the fin. We're going to add another page onto the fin, and we might even leave the middle blank for now. I don't know. So the Basically Amazing Foundations Printable Scrapbook Album templates are available in my Etsy shop. They do not come as a physical form. I have a link down below if you want to check them out. So there's 4 sizes, A, B, C, and D. A is the largest, D is the smallest. So we are working on B, which is almost the largest. But all of that is linked down in the description box. So if you want to check that out, we are using the patchwork and the buffalo check background designs. If you only can get one background design, it comes on the template. So you get a full set of templates with the background design, and you get a full set of plain templates, and you get the guidebook. The plain and the guide are free with your purchase of background design with the templates. So if you can only get one, I would get the patchwork. I just like to have multiple choices, especially in big albums like this, because you use a lot of paper. So I like to have a lot more options, I guess. So I've already planned everything out, I think, up to a certain point. So let me show you what we're going to need from the templates. All right, let me leave this clip here. All right, first off, we're going to need 8B, which is the main base page for this size album. So I've already cut it out, and I just left one long tab, right, and cut all the other pieces away. And I inked it up on both sides, and then I put tape on one of the long tab. So we need one of those. This is just on white cardstock. And then we also need one of page 9C, which is, which is the main base page for the C-sized album. I did the same thing. It looked just like this. So I cut off all 3 tabs here and left the long tab. So there's the long tab, and I inked it and put tape on that. And then the last thing we're going to need is 10D, which is the main base page for the D size album. So I printed 2 off. Let me show you how I cut them down. Let's see. I think I did it like this. One like this, and one like this. So that's how I cut it out. I trimmed off both of the short tabs on the top and bottom, and then one long tab over here, and then I split these 2 apart. So I also inked both sides and put tape on the long tab. And then on the second one that I printed off, it looks like this. So I took one long tab off, I split them down the middle there, and I scored all the tabs, and then I mitered the corners. And have tape, and I inked one of the edges on the other side. So those 2 are ready to go. These are obviously going to be 2 pockets. So 2 pages of 10D, one is 2 pockets, and one is 2 kind of flaps. So that is where we're going to start. So let me move all of this out of the way. I think I'm going to move the album out of the way as well for right now. My space is getting smaller and smaller. The bigger the album, the smaller my space gets. Alright, so what we have here, so this is the main base page B. So this is going to be attached onto the spine fin of the book. So it's going to go like this. So this is going to match up to the back of that page. So we got that. And then this is main base page. Whoa. Man, I don't know why my computer keeps doing that. It's so annoying. This is main base page C. So this is going to be a flap here. But I'm trying to decide. Okay. One of these, this is the smaller part of 10. I'm pretty sure that I grabbed the right one. Of 10D, this is the smaller flap. This is going to be a flap on this page right here. So let's go ahead and attach that down. I'm going to remove the tape backing. Somebody asked me how my husband fixed my little tip there. I don't know. I didn't ask him. I don't know how he fixed it. Okay, so I'm just going to line, glue stick, just in case. This is Oohoo, but you use whatever. I just happened to get a whole case of this Oohoo, a whole case. Like, not a whole giant case, but like a 12-pack or something. Okay, so on the opposite end of where the tab is, the long tab, we're going to attach this right down there. It should be pretty good. So this is going to be a flap that comes over like this, and I'm going to burnish. All right, and then I think what I'm going to do is we're going to attach this flap down. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and attach. This is the other part of 10D, and I'm going to remove the tape backing. I'm going to use some glue stick. So I'm actually going to come up a little bit past that score mark, and I'll show you what I mean here in just a second. Actually, I probably could. No, I better not do that. I'm going to come a little bit past that score mark. I'm going to line it up on this edge, though. And hopefully I did good. Okay. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it very well. Probably not. But it's a little bit up past the score mark on here. So that way it'll turn really nicely. Okay, so then there's that. And before I forget, I'm just going to ink that little edge right there. And then this is going to be a pocket on top of here. So let me flip this over. This is 10D that we made into the pocket. I'll just start with the long strip. And again, I'm going to come up just a hair from that score mark. Yeah, perfect. And this is 80-pound white cardstock that I use. I like it. I have it linked in my Amazon. I have a special Amazon list specifically for this project, so if you want to check that out and see everything that I use, it's linked in the description box. I have a feeling that this one might be a little longer than the other side, just a little bit, but that's okay. That's what happens. Human error. You know, when you cut something out, you almost never cut it out the same twice. But I don't care. That does not bother me. Okay, so this is what we got so far, right? And then, I was thinking, I was thinking about putting this pocket here, you guys, but I'm thinking maybe, what if we put it here? I like it. I'm changing it up. I actually was going to do it a different way, but I'm going to do it this way this time. Or this way now. Okay, I'm going to take this pocket. A little bit of glue stick. Alright, again, I'm going to come away from the edge just so everything can fold over nicely. And then I'm going to remove these two paper backings. Oh, and I think that's a good choice. I think that was a good idea. So now we have something that goes like this. I hope you guys are following me. Okay, so pocket, pocket. Even though I was going to put this pocket here, I'm glad I decided to put it there. That I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so then the final piece is this piece that is going to go right on top of that. Okay. Perfect. So this is the main base page for the C-size album. Oops, better put some glue stick. Oops, I got a little carried away. And I'm going to line it up best I can here. Oh, shoot. Did I go a little wonky? Oh, it's not too terrible. It does look wonky. I'm not going to lie, but it matches. So I must have cut these strips a little wonky. Well, let's see what it looks like. Let me ink this edge. I might have to trim a little bit of that off, and that's okay. We'll see. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You see all the layers right there? It looks like it may have gotten a little wonky. But let's test her out here. Because if I stick that on there, it's going to be super high. Yeah, better trim a little bit of that off. It's alright. So I'm just going to take my paper trimmer and follow the edge there. Trim it off. Perfect. And then I'm going to re-ink that edge. Okay. Got that. All right, and we've got that. So let's add it into the book. Let's go ahead and add it into the book. Glue stick. Now it looks like it's a little short, stumpy. Let's go like this. Match it up. Ah! Must not have got the whole thing covered in glue stick. It's okay. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so this is the whoopsie. Cute. So this is the back side of that page. So we just attached, oh, we need to burnish. Okay, so let's Let's just burnish that down. I think we got it. I think we got her attached. We do. All right. Who did I just sound like? I sounded like somebody. Who was it? All right. Who am I like hearing? That is too funny. Okay, I am going to use a magnet. And I'm going to mark the center because I think I'm only going to use one magnet. So I'm just going to kind of like beep, 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 beep. Grab my magnets. Oh, by the way, my magnet tray looks a little different. I was contacted by the person. She did not give them to me at Made-A-Kind. She sent them to me, so I apologize for that. I have ordered, actually another person contacted me as well. So I've actually ordered from 2 places, 2. I have ordered from the place she says she got these, and I have ordered from another place. I have not received them yet. But when I do, I will let you know. I wanted to go ahead and order first to see what customer service is like. I know this is a really weird time in the world. It may take a little longer to get to me than it might normally, but I wanted to purchase from them first before I recommend them. So, but I'm going to give one a whirl. I don't know, should I? I guess I can always, I've got a plan. And I'm thinking this might get heavy, so I guess I can always come back and add a magnet if this isn't enough. But I'm going to try it. So what I did to my little crafty tray, in case you're wondering, is I made 2 of these pieces that are part of the template, and I just separated them out, and I also separated them from my magnet. That way, they won't keep coming up to my magnet. And then you're like, what is this, Jennifer? What do you got going on here? I made this little tool because, believe it or not, these are hard to get a hold of. So I can grab them real easy with this little magnet tool. You guys think I'm crazy, I bet. But that's okay. I think it's a good idea. So I am going to put one of these little flat discs right there. I think I'm going to use some double-sided adhesive, just a little bitty smidge of a piece. I'm gonna put right there in the middle. Like that. And then, does it matter? I don't think it matters what side. I'm gonna stick this right there. Okay. So now I'm gonna grab one of the magnets. Also, from one of the places that I ordered the little disc from, they also sell magnets. So then we can also see if there's a good resource for magnets. Just in case, I'm going to use a Post-it note real quick. I'm going to lay that over top. I don't want it to pull the magnet up. And we're going to put a piece of tape on that. Fold over the excess tape. Okay, so then I should just be able to shut this and it should be just fine. Okay. Yeah. Super cute. Now it's going to have to go through a mat. There's going to be a mat there, but I guess we'll see. We shall wait and see. Okay, like I said, I have a plan. Let me get my stuff together and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so out of my templates, I traced the mat for the main base page C. I traced it onto the pattern paper. I thought about printing it, but then the mat, but then I changed my mind. So I just traced it out and barely inked it. I should have inked it a little bit better. So I'm going to use this to mat part of that. And then I'm going to put these in my scraps really quick so they don't get lost. But isn't that pretty? I'm using a floral. I know. Oh, I know. Putting my large scraps. I put my large scraps in a bigger thingy so that I can see them. And then for page 10D for the flap. You could trace this out. You do not have to print it. And actually looking back, because I printed it onto this black and white stripe, and we'll talk about that just a second. You can't even see. I don't know if you can see. You can't really see where the lines are. So anyway, I needed the mat for the flap. So I went ahead and printed it onto this black and white stripe. Let me move this book out of the way. And we'll talk a little bit more about the black and white stripe. So this is, the black and white stripe is, it was a 12 by 12 that I cut down to go through my printer. And this is my, part of my black and white set. Ooh, it looks kind of funny on film. Where I printed the 13 by 19 page. So then I also have these two 6 by 6s down at the bottom. So if you buy the black and white set of background designs, you get the 8.5 by 11. So if you don't have a wide format printer, print the 8.5 by 11. If you also get the 8.5 by 11 in both directions. You get the 12 by 12 and you get 13 by 19. So however you want to print it. But I'm going to take these little small 6 by 6s and I'm going to stick them in my 6 by 6 paper pad. And then that, I don't need the large cut-off pieces right now. So I'll stick them in here. So I know you guys are thinking, what are you doing? So I have an idea. It is a little stark compared to everything else in the album. So it's going to look like this, and then there's going to be a stripe. But I was inspired by this little strip here and this little strip here that's part of the paper collection. Now if you check it out, if you look closely, this is a lot blacker and stark, where this is a little bit more muted. Well, I have an idea of how to fix that. So in hindsight though, I would have traced this out because you can't see the lines. But let me cut it out, or try to cut it out as best I can here. Get my paper trimmer out. Let's see. So start with the long. Let's start with the. I can't hardly see it, you guys. Oh, no. Okay. I'm basically guessing at the moment. So in hindsight, you may not want to print. Okay, I didn't do too bad. I'm going to trace both of them out actually. Or I'm going to go ahead and cut the whole thing out altogether. Let me see if I straighten it out here. I can't see. Well, we're just going to guess. We're just going to have to guess. Then we have, I can see these better because they're on the white lines, but both of the other lines landed, or all three of the other lines landed on the black. Cut this part off. And then I've got to find the line here. Oh, shoot. That's not it. That's not it. Is that it? Well, I think I might have got it. It might be a little short. That's not too bad. I was just checking it over there. Matter of fact, I need to write what number this is. This is 57D, the mat. So I'm gonna put this up. I don't know how far I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it over here in my stash. I don't know if I'm gonna be using it with this set or not. With this arrangement that we got going on. So we've got that. Let me move these scraps out of the way. So my idea, also I think I'm going to cut the corners here. I'm going to use the We Are Memory Keepers angle punch. I'm going to use the large angle. Probably should have done this before I attached everything down, but I'm going to cut these corners. Ow, that hurt. And let me ink that up really quick. And then also I'm going to do these corners. Oh, I probably shouldn't have gone all the way in. That's okay. Oh well. Okay, so then the next thing I think I'm going to do, you guys are going to think I have lost my mind. I'm going to take that same sanding block and I'm going to scuff this up. I don't know if you're going to, how well you're going to be able to see. Ugh. I also have a cloth, a Swiffer cloth that you can just wipe off all that stuff all the black that you just smooshed around. Let me get the piece that's not been messed with. Can you see the difference? It looks slightly more grayish, a little bit more fabric-y looking almost. I hope you can really see that, because in person it really is a really big difference. Then I'm going to ink up my edges. Well, we'll see. This may not work the way I want it to, but I can feel that it's got some teeth to it now. And maybe we'll even just add just a little bit of ink along it, just to mute it down just a little bit. Okay, so my thought was then that could go there, right? It doesn't look near as stark as it once did, but that's not all I want to do. I've got some more plans for this puppy here. Okay, do you remember this tag from the last video? We made two to fit here, but it was just too much. It got in the way. The magnet wouldn't close. We're going to use it for this flap. And I think it'd be kind of cool if we cut a slit, since it's a stripe, if we cut like a slit. What do you think? Do you think that'd be kind of cool? And then this could be like tucked in like that. That's what I'm thinking. So let's mark this, like I want it up here. I want it up higher, like this maybe. Let's mark the top and bottom so we at least go that big. And then I'm going to take my Crop-A-Dile. You could just use a regular hole punch if you have it, but I want to use this one because it'll reach further. And it's a smaller hoe, so I'm going to go on the other side of that marking. So I'm using the little small side, the small hoe, I mean. We're going to punch a hole on either end, right? Y'all are going to think I've lost my mind. Then I'm going to take a ruler and a craft knife, and I'm going to slice in between those holes to create like a slot, I guess. Perfect. Perfect. Right? So now we've got a slot that our tag can go in just like that. Okay. I'm excited. It worked the way I want it to, so let's see if I can't get that inked up just a little. And then I'm also, I think, I'm going to ink this up to where you might see through it, just in case. I don't know if you'll be able to see through it or not, but just in case. There's not much ink left on there, is there? So it's going to go here. And then the tag. It's going to, oh, didn't come down far enough. And then the tag will go here, like this. So we're going to have to make something else to go there as well. What do you think? So I totally love this idea. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. Now I think I'm going to glue this down because I'm committing here. I'm just going to commit to the situation. I'm going to use, whoops, art glitter glue. I just need to be careful not to get too far into that pocket space there. Right? Get all the edges like that and go down this edge. And then I'm going to go down this edge. Right? Yep, yep. And I might put a little bit here and here. So I'm just using art glitter glue. No big deal. Use whatever glue you want, whatever glue you have. And I'm going to carefully place this down. Oh, remember I cut it a little wonky. Oh well, it'll be fine. It won't be as noticeable because it'll be cool looking. Right, perfect. So then this will go in here. I love it. I love it. I love the way it turned out. Okay, so we're going to need to do some more stuff, so we can't just leave it like that. Then I also think, should I go ahead and attach this one down too while I'm at it? Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to put some more ink on the edges though. Whoa. I use a walnut stain Distress Oxide. That's what I've been using. Alright, and then I'm just going to use my tape runner to attach this one down. Because I don't think I'm going to have any weight on it because it's so pretty. I want it to be like, I want to open it, you know, and see, whoa, and see what's inside. So this is, uh-oh. Whoopsie. I've ran out of tape again. That's how much I've been using it. So this is the Tape Depot tape, you guys, and you have to make sure you get the right one for your advanced tape glider. So there's a special one for the pink, there's a special one for the red ones. They're unique to each type of ATG. So the one I have linked down below is the exact one for the pink ATG. So if you've got the pink one and you're wanting to get a better or a cheaper alternative to the Scotch one, then check it out. They do sell some on Amazon, but I haven't found the one for the pink one yet. I've only found the other tape for the other one, which I don't need because I don't have that one. Okay, boom. That easy. Let's go back to, there we go. Once you start using the tape and you have to replace it a few times, it gets very fast. You get to be doing it pretty quick. And let's tape. Oh, that's right. I wasn't gonna do. Well, shooty doodle. I guess we're just going to have to go with it. I've already taped it. That's okay. You all were probably saying, don't do it. You just said. I know. Well, I feel like this piece is too big or crooked or something. Oh well. We shall have to deal with the consequences if there is any later. Okay. Oh, I love it. I have some more ideas. I have gathered some bits and pieces. This is part of the embellishment die cuts, and I was thinking about putting that tab here so that you knew to lift this up, and I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to add it in there. I may not add glue to the back side just yet because I don't know how I'm going to mat it. So I'm just going to take glue to the one edge here. The one edge is going to be on this side. And I'm going to put it on here. Like that. Right, that's just going to be cute. So it's going to look like that. Okay. Alright, so then I was thinking, this is the envelope from the other envelopes that we printed out. So we have 2 of these actually. So I went ahead and put one together and inked it up, and then the tickets that come with it, there's 2, and I just ripped them apart. So we're going to use one inside this envelope. So I thought we could use this envelope here as another little tuck. And then, let me put this other ticket up. Then I cut a circle punch. This is a 2.5 inch circle punch. I cut one out of this piece. So this is from the 6x6 paper pad. It's got wood on one side, and it's got the really pretty pattern, like it almost looks like wall tile or wallpaper pattern on this side. So I cut a circle, and then this was from the script lines that we used last time. This is one of the 6x6. I cut another circle, and then I grabbed one of the little hearts that we punched out in a past video. I'm so excited. I think this is gonna look so cute. I think I'm gonna have to embellish that a little bit. And I think that's what I've got this out here for. So I was thinking about adding this and maybe a little pop of yellow, you know, my favorite. But I was going to use the scallop punch. So let's try that out just because I want to see if it's going to work. I only want a little bit of it. I don't want too much of it sticking out. Let's go like this. Whoa. So there's that yellow piece. So I thought it might be kind of cute to add this like behind it. Like this maybe. Have it sticking up, sticking up, sticking out. I'd have to ink it, of course. And then we'll have to add one more thing, aren't we? Because that's 2 things. We'll have to add 3. So I'll think about that one still. But then the 2 circles that I punched out, I thought this would be a super cute tag. So I thought about gluing these together and then making it into like a little circle tag. What do you think? I think it'd be adorable. So let's just go ahead and do it. Let me move this over here a little bit. I'm gonna get my art glitter glue back out. And I'm gonna go around my edge in the middle. And I'm going to put this on here. It doesn't really matter. I thought it'd be cute to be able to journal on this little circle tag if you wanted to. You could put like a picture on one side if you wanted to. Right. So I thought, oh, I gotta ink things up. Ink this up on both sides. Ink this up on this side. So this one had been embossed with the floral blossom embossing folder. So I thought maybe should we glue it down or no? Maybe just the one little edge, maybe. Should we have it sticking off the edge? Let me look. I was thinking about putting like a whole reinforcement on there. Let's see what it looks like. Because I've got another heart. I can always change it. Like that. Maybe we could have it stick out just a little bit. It doesn't really matter which way I have it, does it? Okay, so I'm going to tack it down just a little bit on either side like that. I'm going to punch a hole again. Oh, I should be using my heavy duty one, shouldn't I? Oh, I got off just a little bit. And then on the back side here, we'll put another hole reinforcement. And voila. looks super cute. I love it. Let's get a string. Using some of that same twine. That's so cute. Okay. A little circle tag there. Okay, so now we need to talk about this. Let's ink it up. Glue all over my fingers. Or should I have it this way? Maybe we could use one of those clips I've been dying to use. Oh, that's kind of cute, but I feel like it needs one more tiny little thing. Just one more something. Just a little something. Something. What else do we have? Do we have any stickers? Maybe I need to look at my stickers. What do we think? Do we like that? Do we like the way that looks? Let's see. What else do we have? This says dream. Well, but we've already got some words. Okay. All right. So just going to ink this up. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach these three together, but then just clip it, or maybe just glue it on one spot there. I don't know, I can't decide. To make it look like it's clipped, or maybe it is clipped. No, we'll just go ahead and glue it down, I think. So let's start here. Let's put some glue here. Boop. Like that. Put some glue here. Like, it doesn't even bother me that I just covered up some of the writing. You know what I mean? It doesn't bother me at all. Or the type. Okay. Then let's just glue the whole thing down. Way too much glue. Way too much glue. And then we'll just have that little clip there. Maybe. It keeps the envelope closed and it's decorative. I like it. It can either be there or we can put it up here. I don't think it'll reach up there, right? So let's put this all together here. Let's see how we look. Aha! Interesting. We might have to do them all 3 together like this. What do we think? I feel like this tag might be too much. I don't know. Do you think this is too much? I think it might be too much. We might have to save this tag for another spot because I like the way that looks going down through there. Let me scoot you up a little. What do you guys think? Ah, we could clip this envelope to that tag like so. That way they won't go anywhere. And if they do, they go together. What do we think? I think I'll save the tag, even though that's a super cute idea. I'll save it. Maybe we'll end up using it inside. All right. Well, let me put this up. I think that's what we'll do. All right, you guys. I think that's how I'm going to stop for now. I think that's all we're going to do for this video, so it doesn't get too long. And I love it. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think about the black and white. I think it turned out super cute. I don't think it's overpowering at all, but then it also makes me want to go put black and white. Did we have any in the beginning? Well, we have photo cards and stuff that has black, but we don't have anything black and white. Well, yeah, we do. We got this here. So maybe we'll have to sporadically add a few things that are printed black and white, but I love the way that looks. I love the way it turned out. All right, you guys, give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to check out the description box. All the kinds of information is down there and links to everything. And be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And in the next video, we'll do some of the inside stuff here. I'm super excited about the inside. But yeah, okay, so we'll do the inside in the next video, or parts of it, depending on how long it takes. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.